Well, hello, transfer students in class of 2027. I have very much been looking forward to this moment, so welcome to Penn. I could share insight with you to start you off, and it's really the insights that you shared with me and with everybody in admissions that I want to highlight. Each of you wrote about community, how you would learn from it at Penn, and how you would contribute to it by creating change and stretching into the new. And each of you in the class of 2027 wrote a thank you note in your application. And you were the first applicants that we asked to do this. We wanted you to show us that you could accept influence, positive influence from others, the kind that elicits reflection and inspiration. This matters because accepting influence is essential to relationships, to building community, and of course, to learning. So here's an example of influence. Initially, we drafted a prompt where we asked you to write about something for which you were grateful. And I explained this to Penn's professors Angela Duckworth and Adam Grant, leading experts in psychology. And they agreed that what we were asking for was really important, but they recommended that instead we should ask for a thank you note. And they explained the psychology involved in the process of saying thank you. Because the saying, the expression of thank you generates positive feelings within the person doing the thanking. And speaking the thank you out loud to the recipient is especially powerful. And then they directed me to speak with Professor Martin Seligman here at Penn, widely known as the premier expert of positive psychology. And right away, he was in my office talking me through the science. We changed the prompt. And days later, our application went live. And here is what happened. Nearly 60,000 first-year students applied to Penn. That means there were 60,000 thank yous generated out into the world, and we read them all. We read about your step-parent who kept loving you when you resisted, your younger brother who aggravated you but also taught you how to make an omelet, your coworker who taught you to work fast and not freak out about the long line at the register, and your teachers mightily thanked. And it didn't end there. Some of you read your notes to the person you thanked, and some of them wrote to us about that experience, thanking us for creating the prompt. And then some of your teachers were so inspired that they added similar exercises to their classes. This is not just feel good. This is profound. And each of you sitting out there can do this here. So please notice the positive influence of others. Acknowledge it. Maybe write it as a note. Pass it on. Will it be you whose idea of community and your expression of gratitude that influences Penn? I hope so. Okay, it's my turn. Dear class of 2027 and transfer students, thank you for sharing your commitment to building community with us at Penn, and thank you for the positive impact you have already had on each one of us who read your applications. So, with gratitude, please join me in welcoming President McGill, Penn's 9th president, who began at Penn in July of 2022. She's an accomplished legal scholar who served as the provost at the University of Virginia and the dean of Stanford Law School. And earlier in her career, she clerked for the U.S. Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Please welcome President McGill.